Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank you so much for stopping by today. The subject of my vlog today is what Filipino men really think about us. The real nitty gritty. But before I get started, let me welcome my viewers and subscribers. Thank you so much for your kindness, your generosity, and your support of my channel. It's truly been amazing. I never take that for granted. I'm over here in Moncton, Newtown, on my way to pick up my son, his grandmother, take them to the U.S. consulate to get his passport renewed. It's a beautiful Friday morning, man, already June the 10th, man. I just wanted to talk about something today that came across my mind. Actually, I experienced it yesterday, something that I never experienced before. John, you know John of NJ Tours, well, he picked me up from the bus terminal, bringing me here to Moncton, Newtown, to my condo. And right before we're pulling into the parking lot, he sees this foreigner. I guess he's American, European. You really can't tell. And he's with these two young girls. I saw it out of the corner of my eye, but I didn't think no more of it. And John was like, man, it makes me mad. And I'm like, what are you talking about, John? He said, you see that foreigner over there? Man, them girls are too young, man. Pisses me off when I see that. And this is the first time, man, in my 13 years that I ever heard Filipino men talk like that. But see, John's not the typical, he's the typical Filipino, but he's always around foreigners, so he's comfortable speaking his mind. He's not shy. You know, so we're pulling down in the parking lot. I was like, John, why that make you mad? He said, man, because they're too young. I said, but they're legal. He said, yeah, but they don't know what they're doing. He said, when I see foreigners with young ladies like that, young girls like that, he said, I feel disrespected. He said, it's disrespectful. And we don't like that over here. And I said, well, let me get you on camera. Will you say that on camera? You know, and he said, no, I don't want to get on camera and say that. But I just want to tell you guys that I was shocked. I never knew that. See, I was under the impression that the Filipino men really didn't care. You know, as long as we came over here and, respected the people, respected the culture. He said, but no, we care, man. He said, that kind of stuff bothers us. He said, if she's 24 to 30, something like that, it's no big deal. And he put that exact number out there. And I was like, wow. I said, well, what happens, John, if we, overstep our boundaries? And he gave me an example. He said, there was a German guy here in Cebu. Imagine this. He was with a bar girl. He took the girl out of the bar, took her home, actually took two of them home to do their business. And on the way to the apartment, he goes by this crowd of guys. We call them standbys over here. They're just hanging out, drinking, shooting the breeze. And next thing you know, the girls come to the door. They're screaming, hollering. The guy took some Viagra or something, and they couldn't handle the pressure. Okay, I'll just keep it like that. Well, hell, that gave those guys an excuse to go up there, man. And they beat this guy to a pulp. Damn near killed him. But not only that, they robbed him. And I was like, well, why did they rob him, John? He said, hell, a lot of these guys, they don't have a job. This man gave them the perfect opportunity to rob him. So they robbed him too, and they called the police. And the police said, look, we either going to bring charges or you leave the country. Because, of course, the guy was scared shitless. He left the country. He's never been back. But I said, well, damn, John, those were bar girls. And here's what John said, and I want y'all to listen to this very closely. Goes back to that bar girl video I made. He said at the end of the day, she's a Filipina, man. And you're not going to disrespect Filipinas over here. That's what he said. And you could see his blood pressure rising when he talks about that, man. They really care, guys. I didn't think they did. Even with a stranger, he said, yeah, it don't matter her job. She's got a job. She's got to do something to make ends meet. But at the end of the day, she's a Filipino. Just like I said on that video, guys. They don't care. To you, she's just a bar girl. To them, it's their little sister, their cousin, their auntie, or whatever. Okay? So they're watching. Because I'll tell you something, man. You may not believe this. You're basically invisible over here. But you can do some things that make the Filipinos see you. Number one is, You fooling with these young girls over here. Or the way that you treat Filipinas. See, they see you when you with the woman. You'll walk past them. They're not going to say anything, but they're going to say something to each other. The girl might hear it. So what we try to do, we come over here, we try to solve a puzzle with 50% of the pieces. You can't do it. We got to make a conscious effort to kind of get to know at least what this man is thinking over here, the Filipino man is thinking. Are we really welcome over here? You are. But you can overstep your boundary, and one way to do that is dealing with these young girls, 18, 19 years old like that, man. It's really disrespectful to the Filipino man over here. And I know you're going to be looking, oh, well, she's legal. I don't give a damn. I'm not doing anything wrong. Well, don't give them the opportunity to kick your ass. Don't give them the opportunity to rob you and deport you, because they'll do it. Right underneath that surface, man, is that what I want to use. I lost my train of thought. Filipinos, you know, they're real nice, they're real kind, they're real warm and welcoming. But underneath that, man, is a spirit, and they'll cut you in half, man, and won't even think about it. I just thought that I'd kind of make this video today because I see a lot of these other vloggers. They bring these sugar-coated Filipino men on camera, hair all in place, college-educated, well-to-do Filipinos, and they ask, yeah, what do you think about foreigners coming over here? They say they don't care. But John's from the streets. John's a bodyguard. He's the real nitty-gritty. This guy was a goon for one of the politicians in Cebu before. Okay? He's going to tell you how it really is. I wanted him to come on camera, but of course he won't do it. But he said, yeah, we care and we watching. If you overstep your bounds, you're going to pay a price. So thank you so much for stopping by today. This is a short video. It crossed my mind because I was under the impression that Filipino men didn't care. But they care. They're watching. Doesn't matter if she's a bar girl. Doesn't matter, guys. At the end of the day, she's a Filipino. And they're going to protect their women like I guess you do in your home country. See, we're under the impression that we can come over here and we can do anything we want and nobody's going to care. But that's wrong. They care and they're watching. And if you give them the opportunity to kick your ass, they're going to do it. You give them the opportunity to rob you, they're going to do it. If you give them the opportunity to deport you and throw you in jail, they're going to do it. So just be careful, man, a little bit. Nobody else is going to tell you this. All that sugar-coated stuff, man, that these guys care, man. These guys care about these women over here and how you treat them. So just keep that in mind, okay? So in America, it's late before you let your head hit the pillow. Please find somebody to help. If you don't want them late grocery runs, beer runs, weed runs, just getting off second shift, on your lunch break, you see somebody on the street, buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink, give them a few dollars. If you're in the Philippines, it's early, man. It's about 6:45. We got an 8:45 appointment, but hell, the traffic's so bad here, we're going to have to leave at 7 o'clock just to make it on time. Not a day goes by over here that I don't help somebody. There's no excuse not to help somebody over here. This video is not to scare you. It's just like a wake-up call. I was shocked when John said that yesterday. He said, oh, I'm pissed off. I feel disrespected. In my 13 years, I never heard that from a Filipino man. I never saw his reaction when he sees a foreigner and a woman. I asked a couple of guys, but hell, they sugar-coated it, man. But these guys care, guys, so just come over here. Keep that in mind when you, with the woman. And I know most of y'all are respectful, good, honest men. You're not going to do anything stupid. But I just want to let you know, yeah, they see you when you're with the woman. Tonight we'll have our 1,000 peso pandemic giveaway drawing. Well, actually not tonight. We're going to have to do it on Saturday because my spin wheel's not here. I use Maryland's phone with the spin wheel on it. It's not on here, but we've been doing that every single Friday since the pandemic started, just to help struggling Filipinos affected by the lockdown. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people. We help ourselves. Take care. Stay safe. Stay COVID free. I'll see you next time.